Good morning, Solid Steppers. This is Miss Ward coming to you from South Florida. It's roughly about 5:33, and I'm en route to work out with my trainer, Willie. Looking forward to having a great day. And I feel the need to have a conversation about getting out your own way again. As success shows up in your life and comes your way, you're going to really realize how lonely it is at the top. And when I say lonely, that doesn't mean you're not going to be surrounded by people and well-wishers and haters, lovers, all alike. But what it does mean is that you got to get quiet with yourself. You got to get still with yourself, and you got to be clear that what you've been doing ain't going to work. That if you really want to do next level, you got to change everything from the way you live, the way you walk, the way you talk. You know, people will talk a good game, but they do not know how to execute. Like right now, I'm in the middle of a boot camp, and this boot camp has to do with government contracting. Shout out to Hamza Sabri. I strongly suggest that you invest in that. But the problem is a lot of times we invest in these programs and we don't execute the gems that are shared with us. Like while I'm in the midst of the program, you know, the first day I had a couple of comments, but the rest of the program I'm really not going to have much to say because I'm actually going to be applying for the contracts while I'm in the middle of the boot camp with him. Also throughout the day, because I'll be riding with my driver. So that's going to give up more time. And see, that when I give me more time to do more things, you know, a lot of people would not invest in the next level. Like when it comes to my coaching, all my mentees are doing really well, but I think a lot of them are starting to see angles and parts of the business they didn't see before. And it was always there, but they never had the guidance, and they didn't invest in what they needed to invest in, programs or people that could help them go next level. Now, I'm very proud of each one of my mentees because they all bring their own flavor to the table. At the same time, they grow in different ways and they're all in different stages. And so I sit back and watch, and I document those movements and the choices they make. And it has to do with their maturity levels in business. Now, I'm not knocking anybody because at the end of the day, we all trying to get to the next level, you know. But I don't think a lot of people really understands what that looks like. That means if you're going to break generational curses in your family, you're going to be doing things that people have never done before that you're aware of. Now, that don't mean that back in the day, generations wasn't moving like you moved, because it had to come from somewhere. But at the end of but what you got to realize is that when you have a call on your life, and when there are things you got to go do and moves you got to go make, they're not going to be comfortable moves, and they might even look foreign to you, as they should, because the reality is next level looks nothing like where you've been. And when you get to that level, it's another level, but you have to continue to push yourself. Like right now, my goal is to lose X amount of pounds and maintain them for the rest of my life. Now, I'm not making it's a nutritional change, a workout change, but the reality is there was a time in my life where I lived this life. Like, I worked out 3 times a day. I had a very low percentage body fat, and I worked out, and I was religious about it. And I didn't know where it came from and what I was doing, but I knew it was better than me being in them streets or getting in trouble or doing what have you. But and I didn't realize how good it made me feel, and because it was second nature. You know, you don't realize how good you have some things until you lose them. So now here I am at this point in my life, not only trying to get back in that shape, but I'm also putting things in place to maintain it. That means removing any distractions in my life or things in my life that can keep me off that path. You know, a lot of people don't have the guts and the balls to do it because they want to stay comfortable. You can't stay comfortable, people, when you're about next level, because next level is less talk and it's more action. And that's one reason why you've seen my videos slow down, because the reality is I can only pour so much into you people, you know what I mean? there's only so much I can give you. That's all I can tell you. And you're going to have to find things that inspire you other than Miss Ward. I mean, I appreciate the compliments and that, but at the end of the day, you got to do something. You got to do something. You can't sit here and watch YouTube all day and get these great ideas and apply nothing. You know, I had to get in a place and make the investment in this boot camp. And then I got to hold myself accountable to apply everything I'm learning in this camp. But that's on me. There's several courses I've done, several things I've done, and I've been able to take bits and pieces. Well, I'm at the point now in my life I need to apply everything I know because tick-tock, time is running out. You know, we only got so much grace and so much time. And if you really want to see your full potential, you will push yourself with intellect to the next level. And I say that mean, don't get out here grinding and working hard and getting nothing done. You know, I'm sitting here watching so many things change in the world, but yet and still they really stay the same. You just have to change with them. They just look different, but it's really the same. It really is. So with that note, I'm going to get up off this video. Reality is, the biggest change you need, the change in what's coming back at you in that video. And I'm not talking about, you know, stick my chest out, I'm going to do my movements. I'm talking about making those incremental changes that only know about. Because you know what your problems are. You know what your issues are. You know what your goals are. And if you don't, you need to figure it out. Because let me tell you something, time is passing you ass by. And if nobody knows, time is passing you by. Like right now, there's a lot of people laying in the bed and all they doing is getting fatter. That's real. As right now, it's a lot of people that don't want to get up. It's a lot of people that went to bed late last night. Didn't accomplish a damn thing. Just wasted time, binge watch, and they write it off as relaxing their brain. Let me tell you something. Your brain is a muscle and if you don't exercise that, it's gonna be mush just like the rest of you. I'm talking from experience, man. I know I'm very clear about my IQ, mental, all that good stuff. I'm real clear. But that means nothing if you're not applying it. You know, you iron sharpen iron. Stop being around losers and people who ain't got nothing and don't want nothing. People that make you feel comfortable. People that want to joke and jive with you. But they, at the end of the day, they ain't got nothing to bring to the table. They can't help you next level. They can't inspire you to do nothing. They just make you feel comfortable by listening to your bullshit. At the end of the day, stop talking, start walking, people. Have a great day. Figured I'd share. Somebody need to hear it. Be blessed.